So what are we gonna do?
All right, there we go. We are currently live with our Star Wars Legends of the Force campaign, where we're going to do something. It may involve blasters, it may involve hyperspace in the middle of an atmosphere, which may end up getting us all killed, and also space-time continuing going boom, because why not? We'll see what happens. Anyways, with that, I will go ahead and turn this over to our lovely GM, the brave, the beautiful, the always Kylar, and
That was worth it just for the face right there.
yes, it was. It'll be your show until we blow something up, because you know we're
I
gonna.
plan for things to explode, so it's still my show, even if stuff blows up.
He likes Michael Bay movies, so.
Okay.
We had to stay down.
Yes.
Alright, let's do this.
Oh, it's
I think they recently did an honest trailer for just all Michael Bay movies.
Watch the epic rap battle of history. That's movie directors. It's great. Anyway, Star Wars Legends of the Force episode. My computer's freaking out. Episode 3, Chapter 36. Insects on a ship. After successfully rescuing Ariel, the party retreated to the Malefic's grace, now hidden by Ariel's illusions. Ethan began constructing communication receivers to triangulate enemy positions with the help of Remi, as Shyalu and Kalani investigated the strange insect creature's biology in an attempt to figure out why they were not present in the Force. Ariel was contacted by her brother Aaron, who appears to want her help in destroying the research being conducted here. On the journey to place the receivers, Theodore had a close encounter with a massive serpent that was also avoided in the Force. Upon his return, Shyalu revealed a bioscanner that could track the insects. Soon after, the scanner began beeping furiously as a swarm closes in the Malefic's grace.
Yeah, I hid the ship, everybody. It's so hidden.
of course.
It just happens to be the
I mean, you're
medium
using the
of
Force
food.
to create light. So
Yeah.
the bugs, even if they're using the
Also
Force,
happen
they
to
can
apparently
definitely
ring the
still see
dinner
you.
bell for these things.
Yeah, it appears to be the dinner bell. So what are you gonna do? The best thing I can do is I can grab a Star Destroyer and smash it down on top of everything, but that's it.
I can shut down the rock. It'll go
We
away.
should
by
attract
something
that
else.
serpent, because clearly the bugs are its food supply, so it can just come here and eat all the bugs for it.
What if I took
Oh,
the rock down and produced an illusion farther away from us?
I think
Maybe
I
they
think
would go
it homes,
over to that.
I think it homes in on the source of the Force being expended. So basically,
You think
it
so?
targets in on you, because it targeted in on me, not on the object I was, or on Jarrah instead of the object I was lifting last time.
That's true.
So
That wouldn't work. You think if I just shut
All right,
down
so yeah,
the illusion?
so you're all on the bridge currently, and you know what? We're gonna actually we're gonna start on we're gonna go to the map that was used like once ever, and then I used it for like a quick sec. The
Side note,
Malefic's grace.
he's not
is
happy
here.
with me because of the way I made this map.
You can't tell where anything links up. It was terrible. I had to refigure it out. It was awful. Anyway,
He had me look
alright.
up and he's like, okay, explain to me, how does this map work? And then I'm like,
You didn't
I
know.
don't know.
You didn't know.
I may have been
You know.
What is this the map of? The Malefic's
the
Grace?
Malefic's grace.
Yeah, the interior of the Malefic's grace that we used like one time when we got attacked by Shadow
Where
Warriors.
the Kaz tried to murder people?
Jakaya did murder somebody. Jakaya did.
Anyway. All right, so you got bugs coming towards the ship. What are you doing?
I could try it. Turn on the shield.
I tried dragging my dude onto the map, but it didn't work. It's still all black for me.
Still all black.
Yeah,
I
it's
can
all
turn the
black.
shields on, and I can turn off my illusion. I can stop using the Force if we think that would help.
Am I seeing Ariel's illusion?
The screen should be over on the right, bottom right, unless it's completely all, in which case they're
Oh, it's visible now.
okay.
Who else can't see?
I
I
am
can
blind.
see.
I can't. See.
But that might be because Lexa's on this map.
Why are a bunch of tokens who don't have sight enabled? This is weird.
Oh, I can see.
Yeah, I just enabled sight.
Lexa's on this map, but Ariel is not.
Oh, oops.
Lexa's back! Send her to fight the bugs.
Hi, Alexa. You ready for a stealth mission?
Wait, that means the only thing I can do to the bugs is attack them with my staff that does like 1d8 damage.
Yeah.
Start the engines of the ship and let's fly away from them.
Oh, it
Now I
does
can't
2d6.
see anything, bro.
Oh, gosh.
You see now?
Now I see.
Okay, who kills? Can anybody not see? Are we good now? Can everybody see?
I can
I
see.
can see now.
I can see.
I can see clear. No, I'm terrible.
Why are there two Theodores on this map? Why are there two Theodores?
Oh, Mo?
There should not be two Theodores.
So that there can be 8 attacks per turn.
No. No. We're not
Okay,
cloning
wait,
Theodore.
that's a new addendum to my plan. It's to clone Theodore and give him force power.
And
Okay,
make
so
him a
what-
vector for the plague that kills everything.
Bro,
on the,
do you
in
want
the
to
world.
break the universe?
I do suggest we try to vacate the premises. There are voids in the force heading towards us. I cannot see them, so chances are force abilities are not going to work on them. Unless you happen to have a Star Destroyer in your back pocket, in which case I could then slam it down on their heads, but...
Wouldn't boxes work? You don't need a Star Destroyer. Why is it always the most dramatic thing with you, brother?
Right. Okay. Well, I have the. It's gonna take a while for the engines to warm up here. Had them kind of turned down so we wouldn't be as visible on scanners. He starts like furiously typing at the controls.
I'm gonna turn off my illusion.
Can I go over there and help him or something? Be faster, get fly?
That's not really gonna make the engines turn on faster.
Unless you help turn them on with the force.
I don't. That's not
No,
how
I'm not going to do
engines
that, mostly because that sounds stupid.
The best Jirok could do is try to lift the thing up, and I don't think he's allowed to lift the thing up that he's standing on.
That's
You
ooh.
say
work. No,
that.
I don't.
It doesn't
No.
make sense.
There's no
You
explicit
could
rules
pull a
against it.
Jean Grey from the second X-Men movie, go outside and just lift us up. And then sacrifice yourself to the waterfall.
Oh yeah,
There's
I
nothing in
just,
the rules that says you can't lift something you're standing on.
Remember we had that plan of the 3 people moving each other?
Right. So also.
Let's do story.
Sorry, I'm like totally spacing out here. Yeah. Brain, focus. Not focusing.
Okay, I turn off my illusion. That's what I'm doing.
All right. So illusion is dropped. All right. Cool. Okie dokie. What's everybody else doing as Remi heats up the engines?
keeping an eye on the bending of the grass, trying to see where how close they are, and just reporting to people how close they are.
Right. Okay. What's Shyalu doing?
35 feet out.
Shiloh's gonna go look at like the viewport or the cameras or something so we can monitor. what
Theodore is
the
going to
people
find
are
ship
doing.
weapons and see if they can be of any use.
Oh yeah, is this ship armed?
Yeah. It's got like it's got some light blasters. Nothing like gigantically powerful, but think
So
of
they're
an
not-
Falcon.
Do we have any whistling birds?
Yeah, so it's got
Leave
so
us
it's
any
got
of those?
so it's got like cannons that we can like they're like cruisers.
Yeah.
Okay, I want to go with Theodore and see if there's more than one emplacement that I can occupy the other one.
Sure. All right. You guys go search for gun emplacements.
Kalani offers to also
And-
take up a gun if there's another one.
There's not.
Darn it. Kalani doesn't know what to do with herself.
Oh my goodness. That was fine like half an hour ago. Okay, like an hour ago. That's fine. So you guys go sprint off to find gun emplacements, which don't actually have a spot on this map. Because it's great.
Just say they're in the corners.
Well, they're gonna be... Nope, I don't want to... Nope.
It could just be these two chairs. These are the turret chairs.
Don't make it difficult on yourself.
Yeah, sure, that makes sense. Yeah, that's true. Yep, we'll just say that the controls are on the biggest cockpit for a tiny little ship ever.
Because everything is controlled from in here.
Alright, so you guys take it.
Your spot should be to shoot the creatures. Keep it there peaceful.
What?
I don't
They're
believe they're
literally coming to eat us. I don't think that's peaceful intention.
Alright, yeah, Shyalu.
Good idea. Good idea, Shyalu. You try that.
The last time
They're
we
rampant
saw these
that way.
bugs, they tried to kill one of us.
This is true.
Multiple of us, actually.
Or maybe we were encroaching on their nest, and they felt threatened.
No.
They're coming here to eat us because we're inside a metal ship, so there's no way that they can know that.
We're literally out in the plains in the middle of nowhere.
Why did they focus on us and not the Sith troopers who were there quite a bit earlier than us?
Maybe they're hiding from this side of the forest, and they're trying to get to the other forest that's just on the other side of our ship.
Okay. So you guys are shooting. Alright, you guys are shooting. Remi's trying to power up the engines. Shiloh's yelling about how you shouldn't shoot them. I'm gonna need you guys to roll initiative. Hang on, I got it.
As he does.
Yeah.
I maintain
For the win.
that there's so many problems with this scenario.
They want to eat us.
Number
There's
one,
nothing
they
that's
can't
gonna
get through the
stop.
antidote. Number two, they can't get through the metal that can survive space. Number three, how do they know we're in here to want to eat us? Number four, why are they even attacking?
I think they're attacking because they're attracted to force sensitivity, and I think that I rang
But
thunder
they
about why
can't
you
sense
said
force sensitivity if they are invisible in the forest.
Ooh,
Nice one.
natural funny.
Wish there was a way to
Wasted
benefit.
on
But yeah.
my initiative.
I still don't like that. I might introduce a little bit of a rule in the D&D campaign that are on Tuesdays for that, because I don't like wasting nat 20s on initiative. That's completely and utterly
Kalani bounced over and got a natural one. She's gonna hate
Like,
me.
oh my gosh, there are bug things? What are the bug things? What?
Well, it doesn't. In Star Wars, there's a nat 20 bonus for initiative, isn't there? So you get a +1 on your your first attack or something.
I think you just made that up.
No, that's a thing.
Prove it. What page? I have the core rule book.
I'm looking.
What page?
He's looking.
I don't know. I need to look.
He's doing his research.
Look
as
faster.
usual.
I think you're just remembering things you want to remember at this point.
Alrighty, so we got turn order. Alright. Alright. Ariel, what are you doing?
Don't know. I apparently caused this problem. The only thing I know how to do besides shooting at them is opening the ramp and starting to slice them to bits. Well, I was like, I can't do anything else. I can't use the force and I can't see them. I'm kind of useless in this fight.
Yep. I know the feeling.
So you're doing...
I don't know. I guess maybe I ask Shyalu if there's a way we can hook up his detector into the computers so that they can have an easier time targeting the creatures. Would that help, you think?
Tying the
Shyalu.
Shyalu's scanner up into the computer.
Yeah.
I was waiting for Ariel to say whether or not that would be feasible on my turn. But
I mean,
that
you
would be
have it on your
feasible.
datapad scanner. Like, you could tie it into the ship computer, probably. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, I help him do that. Maybe it'll help the turret people target the creatures better.
Okay. So you guys start doing that. On the illusion, so you dropped the illusion, like, right as this was happening. Like, when that happened, they were kind of like going forward at a decent clip. And now they're all out, like, bug flying at the ship, like swarming it. There's about 20 of them. They all start flying towards the ship.
Dang it! No.
Theodore, it's your move.
Okay, well, I want to open fire at them. How do I do this?
Let me check.
They haven't attacked yet, though. They're not hostile.
They are flying towards
Whatever
us
you say.
with malicious
They're flying
intent.
towards the other side of the ship.
Cognitive dissonance of this pacifistic language
We don't have the consistency of shooting them before they attack us, therefore you cannot shoot them.
All in favor of shooting them, raise your hand.
Too late. The people who
Theodore
like
pulls
shooting
the
stuff
trigger.
are in the
Let's
county.
shoot.
They said that I have the only votes.
Yeah, this is
exactly.
true as
So-
well.
Nobody else has
Pull the triggers.
franchise in this election.
Pull the triggers, please, guys.
Give me a roll with a deck with a. Yeah, I don't care about ship rules. Ship rules are dumb. Just give me a roll with your dex bonus.
Now we'll
ship
never
combat is
know
a
if they
whole
would
other
have
game.
passed us over.
That would
That's not a great roll.
5 plus 5. No.
I force point. 14.
Holy wow.
Okay.
Oh, plus your base attack bonus, also.
Which is
Let's
20.
see, right? 20. So 34.
34. Okay. So you pull the trigger, kapow, and just one of them just like totally gets just splatted into just guts. You have a successful hit.
There's a fine mist where once there was a bug.
There was like the little there's a little bit of yes. All right, yes. So you got one. There are now 19 of them.
Any kinds of aggression, why are we going to up?
If you don't stop talking, I'm just gonna put you
I also shoot one.
in exertion.
All right. So Dex plus
Help me, or you can go to sleep. It's your choice.
plus base attack bonus.
Plus base attack bonus,
Yeah, base attack bonus
Yeah,
plus your Dex
says
score.
PAB.
20.
It's right next to speed.
Yeah.
It should be for you. It'll be 20.
So it would be like a what?
I got the same
34?
thing.
34.
Nice.
The same thing as Bezak got.
Yep. That'll also hit. And pow! Etan takes a shot and gets another one. Poof! Roasted.
Yay, we've killed 2 of the bazillion that are headed towards us.
There we go. All right.
How far away are they?
They were at the edge of the trees. You were kind of parked. Like, you'll probably get like 1 or 2 shots off, maybe more until they like reach the ship. All right, Gerard, what you doing?
Right now, watching them, and Gerard really can't do anything else. His specialties are, throwing stuff in the force, slicing things up, surviving, and looking really, really cool. But that's it.
I'd like to make a suggestion. While you guys are tying stuff into the computer, Gerard and Ariel, like you can see, like you can kind of make out things on computers and such. So
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But
with his doodad thing, you could kind of see at least where they were, general vicinity wise.
Remi, do you have anything Remi, Dekai, do you have anything large enough that I might be able to throw at these things?
We got a bunch of stuff in the cargo hold.
What about rocks? Can't you just like lift rocks from under the ground and, Jedi Counselor style, blast them?
I could try, although I'm not a consular, but okay. And,
I think I've seen people doing that in training.
I have an idea.
yeah, could I use the Force to see if I can't find something to chunk at them from here? Because I'm cool like that.
Yeah. What was your idea, John?
Well, I was going to suggest maybe you could, if we can't detect the creatures, maybe you could attach something to them that you can, like shoot them with a dart gun and then just attack the area where the darts are at, or maybe coat the creatures with a fluid like paint or oil or something. Does that render them visible to your
we can see
forceness?
We can see them, their effects on the natural world, so we can see the air moving around them, or the blades of grass specifically. Is what I.
Wait a minute, you can see the air moving around them?
The way the air currents work. It's
Okay, then they're effectively not invisible at all, if that's the case.
Can't see.
Probably would work better if the closer they get to the ship. But like, if there's buckets of paint on this ship, that would be better.
Not buckets of paint. No. There might be some like, containers of fuel.
But if you could get like
Clear.
dirt or something sticky like mud or something on them.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Maybe take a rock from underneath one of the creatures as they step and just throw it right into their belly.
Just shoving a rock up to one of them. All right.
Be a move object.
You haven't like fully marked them. You're gonna have disadvantage on this roll.
Oh,
That's
okay.
fair. Just say, I am one with the Force is one with me. I know
That's 41 so far.
We're actively blind people in this fight.
That's a 33 total. That's the disadvantage.
We'll miss.
I rolled a 6. What's the total? 33. What the heck?
Yeah, pretty much. It's pretty much how that's rolling. Wait, just let me double check. I'm pretty sure that's gonna miss. Yeah, that misses.
Oh,
Just barely. You try and like get an idea of where they are based on like grass and Shyalu's little beaky things. You like throw a rock and like you could have sworn you hit like right in the right space, and you could tell based on the way the rock moved, like you were real close as they're like buzzing through the air.
almost got one.
Tyler, what are you doing?
I'm going to hold my action to help patch into the weapon system so we can shoot them better until after they attack the ship.
Oh, great. We're going to have intruders crawling around on the ship.
And I thought the Jedi were annoying.
I know.
Okay, what's Kalani doing?
Kalani she looks at the gambler and says, "Do you have like a bigger gun, like just like a handheld gun, like a machine gun or something up here, or guns at all?"
No, not really.
Well, that sucks. Do you have a hatch up above?
Are you gonna go out there?
Well, I can't do anything in here. I'm not mechanical. All I do is fight things. There's a hatch. I was planning on just shooting stuff.
Why would we go outside out of this nice protected metal shielded ship?
I would close the door. You have a rifle? You don't have like a rifle or a blaster or anything?
I think Remi might have a pistol on him.
Heavy blaster pistol. I think that's might be the biggest thing that they have.
Yeah. He'll like Remi just
But I
like
thought
pulls
you
like
had, like,
I
a
close
car-
to it, like
I thought you had like a cargo bay of stuff.
not weapons, like useful stuff.
Weapons would be the useful stuff in this. Do you have any grenades?
Okay, I guess we're arguing over weapons. Kalani's turn is over.
She's trying to find something to do.
Ariel, what do you do? Shyalu is not helping patching the system until after they attack the ship because Shyalu's
I take the thing out of his hand and start plugging it in myself.
You have been thwarted, Shyalu.
No, I'm holding on to it still.
Okay, well I'm making a roll to take it out of his hand.
Okay, opposed strength checks, please.
No, can I use an acrobatics check instead? Like a dex check instead? So like take it out of his hand really quick before he... Come on, I believe that way.
Okay, I want to see this roll. Who's stronger?
Rolled a 6, a 9.
Oh no!
The above. Oh, Shyalu rolled really well. He rolled a straight 18. Alright, Shyalu he's got his claws on the thing and he's like, no, we can't plug it in. Because why would we want to be helpful? I don't know. Okay, the bugs are still flying.
I kick him in the leg.
no evidence that
I kick him in the
there's
leg and then I go to the cargo bay to see if I can find grenades or something.
There, you're under the cargo bay to find grenades? Okie dokie.
Find something
You're
useful
making your
after
way
I kick Shyalu in the
Make-
leg. I'm just making that an emphasis
Okay,
here.
sorry.
Well, you have to roll to kick me, so make an attack roll.
You're making your way through the cargo bay. Noted.
It's my reaction to you holding on to it, just like, bam, out of nowhere.
Okay, we'll make an attack roll.
You legit fine. With what?
With unarmed attack.
He's unarmed.
I don't know what that is. That's just like my base attack bonus.
Yeah, plus your strength, plus your...
10. 10 plus
Should be-
15, that's 29 plus 2 is 31.
I dodge out of the way.
Cool, and Ariel storms off to the cargo hold to find grenades.
Just barely.
And our character token vanished and my screen is freaking out. Where did you end up? Anybody know? Why are there two Etans on the map?
Ariel is still in Yeah, Ariel is still in the bridge.
Of course you are. You are. Oh my goodness. Where is she? I don't see her. Oh, there she is. We're now in hallway land. Okie dokie. Noted for the logs. Alright. So the things are continuing to fly with fury towards the thing. It looks like a couple are heading in the bridge's direction.
Gee, I wonder why.
Theodore, your move. Theodore?
Theodore.
I will open fire on the closest one.
Noted for the logs. Give me another roll. So that's a 32.
32.
Shouldn't you be rolling more than 1d6 for your force points? Shouldn't you be rolling 3d6?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're rolling.
Should
Yeah.
be 3d6.
Roll 2 more times. Roll 2 more times for your force points. It's being weird. Okay, it didn't make any difference. Still 32. At that time you fire, but
that's
coming in too
terrible.
fast, and you miss. Etan, your move.
Boom, boom, shazoom.
Alrighty, give me a roll. Uh,
33.
Fourth point it?
33 is what I got last
What?
time. Chances are it won't hit. He asked if you wanted to force point it.
I guess so.
Alright, so Theodore misses because they're coming in too fast. Star Wars reference. And Ethan used the Force though, and you're still able to hit them even though they're getting closer and coming at you with some precipitous speed, and splat, there goes another one. We're down 3 bugs.
Out of how many?
Right.
20.
I know, right? I'm going to go ahead and see if I can't thin out their numbers again by using more rocks and stuff. Just why not? Try to see
Notes
if
from last time say there's 25.
Okay. Yeah, I'll try to pick up what I can and from under them and try to kill them. We'll see what happens.
After Theodore hit the first one, Kyler said there's 19 left.
Why am I doing
Oh,
that? I could be using
perfect.
that. Okay. So, move object. It's not showing my macro bar, which is weird. Oh well. Disadvantage as well, or just regular?
Yeah, still disadvantage.
Okay. Oh gosh, that's a lot of dice. 3D dice.
Head east toward Olmsted Road, then turn left onto Olmsted Road.
I don't want to.
Who's that? Who's running away from this battle? Google it.
No, you cannot leave. Same number both times. 37 total.
Alright.
That's one way to announce your
Alright, so you hurl a rock and you hit one. You're not really sure where you hit it, but
yeah,
you
I
see
don't
like
know.
the grass. You see like the grass like thud like near it, like kind of like a trajectory. Like you think you maybe like you may have knocked it out of the air a little bit.
That would be 37 damage or 32 damage, depending on which one you want to go with.
That'd be. Well,
And it's
damage
a
comes
big
from
rock,
roll
by the
type,
way.
yeah, just use the first one. It's a very big rock. Yeah, just a giant rock.
It's a colossal
Bam.
rock. That's as big as the ship.
All right, Shyalu, what moronicness is Shyalu doing now?
I mean, the creatures are not attacking us. They're just getting helplessly slaughtered.
And coming closer.
Did you go to PETA? Is this where this is from? You went to a PETA rally
This is
today?
worse than PETA.
PETA only tries
okay,
to
Shyalu
save the
does
cute
nothing.
animals.
Wait, no, I am
What?
searching my feelings. Oh wait, yeah, that's what I'm doing. I'm searching my feelings to see if not attacking the bugs till they start showing signs of attacking the ship is a bad idea or not.
She could have done that, a turn ago before you
Yeah,
tried
I
to
didn't
keep
think
me from
about
doing my
that.
thing.
You're searching your feelings? Is that a roll?
Yeah, it is.
It's DC 15 though. Can I take 10 on a force check? I'm good.
You could roll it. Okay, you take a 10.
I'm taking
Okay.
10.
Search your feelings. You're like, they're probably attacking you. Just gotta be totally straight. They're probably attacking you. You feel like these things are. Well, you can't really feel the things. You just feel like the ship is in peril.
They have a taste for blood and they're coming.
They want
The ship
to
is in
eat
peril.
us.
That is your sense. Okay, now what it is.
I'll let you guys attack, but we're gonna fight back and the ship isn't great. Theodore, this is all your fault. We better hurry damage from this to confuse this spell.
Yeah, I already know it's
Okay.
kind of my fault. Can we move on, please?
Okay, Kalani. When Remi is like fighting, he's like, you can't go out there. Wait. I have an idea. It's like, Kalani, I need your hand in the engine room. Like, Takaya,
Okay.
keep it on the engines. If we're ready to go, just take off.
Okay.
For the engine room.
She goes with him. Ariel's just like,
Ariel says, why? She's like, if I can divert power from the... If I can divert... I can electrify the outside of the hull if they get on the outside. Not exactly...
Hey,
What happened to the shield?
That's a useful plan.
Shields are for laser blasts!
No, they're not. They're for asteroid particles hitting the ship.
Fast-moving particle, like they stop fast-moving stuff. Like
No, they
astromechs
stop
could
all
be on
particles.
the exterior of the shield, while deflector shields are
No,
on.
I buy what he's saying because in Stargate, remember, it's like slow-moving objects get through the shield. That makes sense.
Only if you have a lame, terrible global
Okay, enough
personal
science
shield.
mumbo
We're
jumbo.
talking about
Let's
a
continue on.
spaceship shield.
Enough science
Yeah,
mumbo
and
jumbo.
astromechs
They're not
sit on
Gungan
the
shields.
shield.
Only Gungan shields allow slow moving.
No, Droideca's shields also work that way.
Mm-hmm.
Droideca shields? What? In what universe?
Yeah.
Clone Wars, Rebels.
Go with the
Moving
Clone
on.
Moving on.
We just watched an episode
If you
about.
think about it, they have to walk past. They have to walk past objects. Otherwise, they wouldn't. Like bubble shields, like go through the floor. Slow-moving objects can go through their shields. Anyway, Ariel, what are you doing?
Does he? So does Remi tell me this?
Yeah, if you ask, yeah, he says that's what his
Like,
plan
what
is.
do you guys do? Where are you guys going?
Going towards power generator. We're gonna try and electrify the hull, divert power to where it's not supposed to go.
Do you need help?
No, we're fine. Do you know mechanics things? If you know
No.
mechanics things, you can help. Exactly. So just go do it. Keep doing what you were doing.
I was just gonna go to your cargo bay and look for grenades.
Yeah, there should be some in there.
Okay, well, I guess I go there.
Alright, you make it to the cargo bay this round.
Cool.
Like, Roll20 is doing really weird things.
Also, as I get to the end of the cargo bay, I think about it and I say over the comms, Remi, you never did answer if there's a hatch above. Is there a hatch?
Yeah.
Cool, that's all I needed to know. Gerard, go to the hatch.
But we're elect. Never mind.
Don't go up into the don't go up into the lab. Just go to the hatch. I'll meet you there.
Roger, I see what you're doing.
Okay. This plan has gone insane. Alright. Alright, so some of the bugs have now reached the ship. There are still some in range that are still flying there in the back. So Theodore and Etan, you're going to get one more shot at these guys. Alright, Theodore, give me a roll.
Oh, that's not
So that will be definitely enough. That'll be 35.
35? That is, alright, kapow! There goes number 17. Right? Yeah, you guys have hit 3. So that's the fourth one you hit. Etan, your move. That'd be 29.
Ooh.
Ooh, nice force point roll
36.
again. Etan,
Or
the
actually, a
Jedi
lot more than
Master
that.
will not be stopped on his gun. He's like, these bugs will not touch this ship. Kapow! 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 Like, boom, there goes one. There goes another one. There goes another one. All right, so you guys have now taken out 5. There are 15 remaining. All right, Drat, you're making your way towards the hatch.
Yes.
Okay.
Wait a minute. Does firing that gun take my whole turn?
You could still have a move action if you want.
Okay, I want to yell to Theodore. That's it. Let's go. And then I want to run to the hatch and take my lightsaber out.
All right. You can make it yonder. All right. We'll just say the hatch is. Oh my! What is Roll20 doing? Oh my goodness! Why is it?
I don't know. Roll20 was being funky when I tried to log into it earlier. I had to literally restart my computer.
Crazy.
Yeah.
It's like thinking like I'm trying to grab the map, even though the map is a background. Anyway, all right. So you make it there. Theodore, are you gonna follow after him?
Do I think I could take out more before they get here, or?
Probably not.
I'll go with them.
All right, so you guys there, pow, you sit there. Shyalu, what are you doing?
Wait, so they're not using the guns anymore. So patching in my thing to the computer is now completely pointless.
Cause you waited too long. Now you're a useless person on this ship.
They're inside the gun's firing arc. We can't point the guns at them anymore. They're too close.
So where do they go?
It's more of a situation of the guns are like this. They are right here.
Yeah. I'm saying, where did Theodore and Etan go?
We're following you out to the hatch.
They're going to the hatch? Why are you going to the hatch? No.
Because we want to get some fresh air.
Because it's going to take them a while to electrify our ship. We've got to hold them off until then.
Okay, I guess I'm going to be following everybody else. So
You
go
could just
outside
stay
of
at-
my nice,
Well, you could just
protected
stay at the
metal
bottom of the
ship.
hatch if you really are scared, and then just heal us from up there. Never know.
Yeah, Shyalu, what are you doing?
I'm following everybody to the hatch.
In protest.
We still shouldn't fire on them because they're people.
Shyalu wants to spend this entire battle just reading in the cargo bay. He's like, this can't get in!
He's on the bridge, not in the cargo bay.
I'm just saying that's what he preferred doing.
Okay, he's running to the hatch. All right, hatch achieved. All right, Kalani and Remi make it to the power generator room.
I really hope Remi has better mechanics than Kalani.
Well, does Kalani have Serenity?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I guess. I don't know how that works.
Yeah.
Okay, so this turn she can meditate, and the next turn she can be awesome.
Okay. So she runs into the
Remi.
cargo bay, gets into her cross stance, and is just like, give me a minute, Remi.
All right, so Remi's like, all right, here's what we're doing. We're gonna
listening as she
redirect
meditates.
redirect power, towards like the exterior shield, but we're gonna like change how it goes to the shield so it should electrify the hull instead of doing the shield. Anyway, it's just go over there, push those buttons, and I'll go over here. We gotta kind of time this right. So
In a minute.
all right, he'll hold his. He'll wait for Kalani to. Oh, she's just like, okay, I don't know anything about computers, but like, I can feel.
The force is
feel out
guiding me
what
to
to
this
do
one.
next. All right. Give me a. Well, your perception's ridiculous. It doesn't matter. You find some grenades.
I take the box of grenades, and I take it to the hatch.
Whole box.
Okay. Well, it's gonna take you. Yeah. It's gonna.
It's gonna take me a while? Why?
Well, you have to find them and grab them.
I can
And then you
see
have to,
through
like,
walls. I just went.
Yeah, but you still have to
There.
run. It's a distance thing.
No? Okay. If it's because I was gonna say if it's because the box is heavy, I'll just use the force and carry it behind
No,
me.
it's a distance thing.
Also,
You can walk that. You can't run that.
Fine, but I do think that the boxes per Mandalorian should all be hovering now. I think that's canon in Star Wars. The boxes are. That's how we carry heavy loads.
Not everything hovers.
Rebels,
Content
Mandalorian, everything hovers.
Yeah, that's because it's very inefficient.
Anyway, box of grenades to the hatch.
Okay, you start carrying stuff to the hatch. You will get there soonish. None of you can really see outside anymore because you're all on the inside of the ship. Well, the hatch kind of has little windows around it, but nothing's really happening up there yet.
Yeah, but Beep Boop is behind us.
Yeah, so there's beep boop. There's things all over the ship. You hear from Dakaya, like, there's a couple, like, crawling over the bridge glass up here.
She's probably
So how do you feel
considering
about
force choking them. To be honest, just
Which
through
will
the
do
glass.
nothing.
She can't just force choke them through the glass?
Then
She
look at the
probably
door.
tries. I would imagine.
Sure, but then nothing happens. He's like, hello? It's like, they're looking at me. Engines are almost ready, though. You still want me to take off?
Yes, I would assume the answer would be yes. They're currently busy doing stuff on the computer. Technical readout was not one of my forte.
Alright, she's like, okay. She's like getting control. She's like, over the comms, you hear like this little, like this little sizzly sound. It's like,
Oi.
I think we have acid. Alright, Theodore, it's your turn.
Sarah, we'll go back to the bridge!
So, what is there to do? We're just at the hatch, or we're gonna go up the hatch?
You are in the room that has the hatch, yes. This is where you are now.
So we're gonna go out there right now, or...
You're asking people if they wanted you to open the hatch.
No, we were going to open the hatch and deposit electronic or explosive devices in their faces, but they seem to have decided to attack the bridge first.
Well, they haven't broken into the bridge, have they? So, what should we do?
If you can, I would suggest the bridge needs help because they're about to break through. I can help my sister when she gets here.
Okay, that's just that. We'll go kill the bugs when we get on the bridge.
If they break through the bridge, it's going to make flying the ship very difficult. So we probably, as much as I hate to say it, should open this hatch to distract all the bugs and get them to come.
Theodore's already halfway through, already gone from.
Alright, Theodore runs back into the bridge, where you see like a hole like starting to open up.
A hole? How does he see this hole opening up?
The bugs are eating through the metal like a lightsaber.
Or like a green dripping acid, like, you know, from like Alien.
If there's
As long as
acid
it's not a
dripping through the
miniature
glass
black hole
already.
that's absorbing the ship.
What?
Yeah, so I'll just stand near there and prepare and hold action to smack them.
Okay, noted. Ethan, what are you gonna do? So Shyalu had
Yeah,
suggested
hatch
opening the
back
hatch and
left,
trying to
over
distract a
down.
bunch of things.
What am I gonna do?
Well, yeah, what are you gonna do?
I have nothing. I guess I thought we were gonna go out the hatch and hit them with swords. So
Yeah, that's still the plan.
Yeah,
we
that's
have to
what
draw
we're
them away
doing.
from the bridge.
okay, then I'm gonna go out the hatch on top of the ship. On top of the ship, it's a
Yeah, it's like an up.
Yeah,
it's like it
dorsal
goes up.
hatch.
It's
Okay,
like
I
the
go-
hatch in Empire Strikes Back that they rescued Luke through.
Yeah, I go in that to the outside of the ship.
Okay, Etan has now gone to the great outdoor woods. Outside the ship.
The great outdoors.
Yay. So wonderful.
Huh?
So the great outdoors is
Alright,
wonderful
Ethan.
right now.
Alright, so you open the hatch, there's like that little telescope being like some fresh air rushes in, and as you're climbing out, like there's a couple of like them flying around the top. You see the couple that are on the bridge that's kind of nearish you. There are a couple climbing on the roof of the ship too. That you can see. That's what you see, but it takes you a while. You're far away, so you have to run and then climb up, and so you don't get to do anything else. But Gerard could potentially do something, but he can't really see them, so good luck. Alright, Gerard, what's your move?
Will Ariel be able to get to me and do the thing she wants to do this turn? Or will it be next turn?
Yeah, she can get back to you. She'll be back to you this turn.
Okay. Then I will hold my action for whatever she needs me to do.
Okie dokie. Alright, what are you doing?
I guess I will go to the base of the hatch and hold my action to see if anybody gets injured.
Yay! We turret healing down at the bottom. It's like ready to go.
Alright, Kalani has been meditating and they're ready to go. So Remi's like, alright, okay, if we just reroute this, then we can turn it on, but we just need to finish rerouting it. So like, alright, press those buttons, reroute it, and so he's fidgeting. Kalani, through the forest, actually knows how to reroute this thing. So she does it correctly. She's like, it's that, and it's that, and you trust the force guides her in doing what she needs to be doing. And Remi's like, oh, perfect. Alright. Guys, are we what's happening with the hatch?
Well, currently, the window is being eaten through as far as I can understand. So we're trying to draw away from the window. Once we get them in a decent way, you can fire up the hull. Also, when we're not standing on the hull, then you can do that.
Oh, on the ship. Oh, okay.
Look, they're on the ship already. They're gonna burn through the window.
Okay, Ariel. So they're getting prepared to zap the bugs. Ariel runs back with the grenades in her hands. He just made it to the hatch.
I look at Gerard. I don't know what any of these grenades do. I was planning on just activating them, and then you would take them out of my hand with the force and chuck them at him. That was my plan.
Blow up the ship. That's great.
He has good aim. He can aim really well. This isn't the first time we've chucked things at things. Ready? See? Activate. Activate. You throw. And that's what we're.
Okay, I will throw them up into the air. Since I can't see them, since they're in the air, my general target will be the space above Etan so that he is not in danger.
Noted.
Because I don't want him blasted
Wait,
and blown
wait.
to bits.
No, you don't have to do. You don't even have to do that. Hey, Shyalu, I look at the life sciences thing. Just throw them at these dots. Use these
Okay.
dots and throw them at the dots.
Okay, and I will throw them at the dots. Assuming I can.
I hold up the thingy.
I activate the grenades! Eden, can you guard the hatch and keep them from coming down into the hatch?
If nothing else,
We
it'll
just have-
distract them away from the cockpit.
We just have to draw them away from the cockpit for a couple seconds.
Okay, I was gonna go walk to the cockpit and start chopping them up.
Well, I think they're planning on electrifying the cockpit. You don't want to be up there, or electrifying. You don't want to be standing on the ship when that happens. So we want to draw them here, and then as soon as I tell you to, pull that hatch down and come down.
Wait, I'm not standing on the hull of the ship,
You are.
You are.
You are.
But
so am I gonna be shock-cuted?
That's
Not
why
if you
we're-
come down when I tell you to.
Okay.
But Kalani's ready to electrify the hull right now, so shouldn't he just jump in as soon as
We
possible?
want, but they're already cutting through the window, which means if we take off now, space is gonna get through. So we need to have
Well, we don't have
Kai
to
and
take
Theodore
off.
patch it up before we leave.
Right. So why can't they just electrify the hull right now? Why do we have to lure them over to this part before we electrify the hull?
there are some that are still flying around.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah?
We got problems, okay? They're not all on the ship yet.
Them.
Well, this may be a one-shot thing. He may be only be able to electrify it once. They're not all on us yet.
Remi wants to turn the ship into a bug zapper. I say we
Right.
let him do it.
We need to get all the bugs on the zapper.
Yeah. And
If we're chucking grenades and eating, swinging at them from the top, we should look tasty.
And we're gonna be okay inside
Yeah, when
the
I
ship.
see grenades blowing up my buddies, that's what I think. Ooh, tasty!
You're
what's
not a
going on?
bug.
There's like 2,000 grenades coming out of the ship.
it's not the
Well,
grenade that's gonna make him look tasty. It's me throwing them up.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so I just keep them from coming inside the hatch, and then when you give the signal, I close it.
Come down, close the
and
hatch.
jump inside.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm ready. I'm ready.
Okay, let's do this thing. We can do it. I don't even know what these grenades do. These could be stun grenades. And I activate one and I hold it in my hand until he's ready to take it. And
Well, Drought held his action, so we can throw one up there right now if he wants.
okay,
Yeah,
let's
I
do
can.
this thing.
Alright, so you'll have disadvantage because the scanning is not a very precise method of targeting, but also there's splash damage, so
I just want it up high enough where it doesn't hit E10.
you're
That-
just tossing it up in the.
My turn gets
You're
skipped.
not.
You could direct it towards the dots. You could probably
Yeah,
you can see
you
through.
can tell.
Try to
You
direct
He
it
held
towards.
his action.
Okay.
could go up and over.
I held my
Towards-
action.
Ethan hasn't actually used his action yet.
You could just like up over and into a cluster of red dots
Yeah.
if you wanted.
Okay. Still at disadvantage or just straight roll?
Or with a -5.
Yeah, sure, we'll do
Just attacking against an enemy that has total concealment.
it's an AoE.
Okay. Use the force or move object. Technically, it's use the force since it's a small object.
Yeah, be a move. It's a lot. Yeah, it's a small object. Yeah, so you can just use the force.
Oh, net one! -5 doesn't really count with that, does it?
That brings the total up to a 43.
42.
Oh yeah, 42. Sorry. With the -5, but it's considered a natural 20. So it means I get all my force powers back too.
Well, useful for you.
Have you used your... Oh, yes, you have.
I've used two. I've used 2 move objects.
Yes.
So it's a bucket ton of splash damage on stuff. Shyalu now looks like a...
Persistent player, Christian source
Yeah.
is typing.
We are the board. Sidewalk,
Okay.
not
Okay, give me roll 4d12.
4d12.
board. 23 total damage. Not bad. It was about mid.
Could have been a lot
Well, it's
worse.
not 20, so. Why
So
is
the
the
damage
persistent
is
player
doubled.
so saying you're at the board?
No reason.
Because your brother's a goofball.
There's that.
Okay, so you hit. We're just gonna put them. Yeah, alright, there we go. Alright, so you hit, like, you throw it up, you hit a cluster of 3 of these guys that are up there, so that'll do 46 damage each of them. Condition track. Alright, so yeah, you get a really lucky shot off on these guys. You're like, this is great.
Take that, forest blind creatures!
I can't see the damage I wrought, but it looked cool.
You can see the explosion, and
Yeah.
based on the explosion, Gerard, you're pretty sure this is these are thermal detonators.
Oh, nice.
Very nice.
Those things just like explodes and like a thing. They're still standing somehow. Thermal detonators are powerful, but these creatures are pretty tough with their armor. So they're a little burnt, and their wings kind of damaged, so they all land on the ship as
You
they
just
go.
describe, like, see, what does Eaton see since we can't see?
Eaton, you see a grenade just go phew, and there's like these 3 that are flying up in the air, kind of figuring out where they want to land, and it just bright orange flashing sphere just like appears, and then you see them kind of get buffeted a little bit, and actually a lot, and they kind of get thrown a little bit down, and their wings are kind of fluttering weird, and they kind of their bluish purple carapace are sort of charred and kind of like burnt looking, and they all land on the ship, but they see you, and they're not exactly happy. So they're coming for you. So they're surrounding you on the hatch.
Go tank for the win!
Alright, one of them is behind the other 2.
I'm pretty sure they think you did that.
John's like, why me? Why me?
At least Eaton is not flat-footed against these things.
It's true. Much better.
Flat-footed. Oh, that would not have hit me. Neither would that one. Finally!
Ah, they rolled real bad. Okay, so
See,
they
it
got
was rolling
thrown
bad.
down by grenades, and they're mad, but they're swinging, and they're not exactly hitting you.
The thermal detonator shook up some of their stuff.
Yeah, so they're not great. All right, back on the bridge. Yeah, the hole is like, pretty large at this point. There's a couple of them sitting on the same spot, and it's just like expanding. And they're kind of like looking like they're getting close to breaking in.
Well,
So,
I guess I will just
Theodore, it is your move.
hold my action to start killing them.
okay. Etan is your move. There are 3 giant bug creatures right next to you.
Okay. What kind of? Does anybody know what kind of action is required to fight defensively? Does it require any actions?
Fight
I think
defensively
it's
is
move action.
standard.
It's your move action.
Oh yeah, it's your move action.
No, because fighting defense. Yeah, it's a
Yeah.
move action.
Fighting defensively is a type of attack where you take a minus to your attack and get a plus to your defense.
All right, and I think if you don't attack at all, it's a higher bonus.
Yeah.
So it's a standard action.
No, it's
Yeah.
yeah.
Well,
So
a type of attack. So you get
it's like a
attack.
stance. I'm fighting defensively, and then if you make an attack roll, you take a penalty to your attack roll.
I see. Okay, so it doesn't use my standard action to just say I'm fighting defensively if I don't make an attack.
Nope.
Okay, then I want to fight defensively and spend a force point as a standard action to gain damage reduction 10.
Okay. So you're up there with your lightsaber blade and like, just strengthen yourself with the force, like you're ready to go, tanking for the win. All right, Etan, are you
So I
gonna
have a
target?
plus 10 to my reflex defense.
All right, Etan. Gerard, are you gonna target the same 3, or are you gonna target different ones?
They're on the hall. Different one, Ariel? Different group or the same group? Because I can't see them anyways. So I'm thinking different group.
Well, we're just trying to get them to land, right? Or they're target more that are flying. Damage them so that when they come down, Etan can further damage.
That's what I'm thinking.
Also, the more we damage, the more damage probably the electric thing will do. So.
Yep, very true. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Different group.
Different group. All right, all right. Give me another use force check then.
Another grenade.
There are 5 more grenades left now.
Okay, that's a 39.
Did you roll for it? See how many boxes are in there?
39.
Yep.
Is that including the -5?
Oh, a -5?
Oh, it'll still hit. Don't worry, you're good.
Okay.
That'll still hit. All right, give me 40-12.
Another 40-12, okay. Boom. Oh!
Ooh, nice. Damn it. Too bad you didn't double that one. That's a really nice hit.
I know, right?
These ones, not quite as beat up. But they still do come to the ground, and once again, Etan, they look mad at you.
He has a 50 to his reflex defense. I don't think anything is going to be touching you.
Also, I have damage reduction 10, so I'm not really worried about the grenades either.
Yeah. All right, Shyalu, your move.
There's that too.
I mean, this does look pretty cool. Eaton's basically at a hatch with his lightsaber looking awesome, and above him are fireworks. Pew, 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 pew.
Yeah, they're not fireworks. They're massive concussions. Like the sound from these is tremendous. The amount of energy these things give off, it's very loud.
Yeah.
I'm just going to continue holding my action to heal Etan if he gets injured.
He's just there. He's like
Thanks.
Sarah.
Okay.
I mean, I guess I could also throw a grenade too, right?
Can't you? How's your aim?
Yes, you can. You can throw a grenade. Yes.
I mean, I could
Sitting
activate. Yeah. I'm just sitting here activating them.
You just can't really see the external environment at all, so you're just like, Etan, here you go, grenade! So if you throw it right where Etan is and blow it up, he's got lots of damage reduction, and it does half damage if it doesn't hit him.
He's just gonna lecture you about it afterwards.
Yeah, so you could
So
blow
you're
him
saying
up.
I should purposely try to attack Etan and then kill all the bugs around him and then just heal him afterwards.
It's a plan.
Okay, I guess we'll do that.
For the record,
It's a good plan.
Cycle of Harmony will not apply if you damage him.
Yeah, anytime an ally takes damage.
No.
It
No
applies.
damage of no. Cycle of Harmony. This is not Harmony. This is you blowing up your fellow player.
Discord and chaos.
I mean,
Alright, so
I heard
so
people
you can
doing
throw a
that.
grenade. Alright, just you have 200. Oh my goodness, he's indestructible. Alright, yeah, give me a use of force check, Shyalu. I mean, that'll hit the area where he is, which will... Alright, so the two that have been attacking you are gonna get blasted with another round of explosion. So Shyalu just chucks it up there, the grenade just like, beep, like lands right at your feet. Kaboom! Actually, no, I'm assuming you throw it high enough so it doesn't hit the ship. So it goes right up like near your head. It detonates near your head, because it doesn't hit the ship. Just boom! And you're prep force, so that'll do half damage to you because it misses. So that'll be what 19.
It would be 19 minus
10. So that does
10,
9 damage.
that's
You take 9
damage.
damage. You take 9 explosion. Then you take 9 damage. So he's like just, and he's just like, oh, that tickled a little bit. Like, what do you do?
Singed his horns.
He just
Yeah.
feels like the concussion wave come down on him.
Oh, I got a little sunburn on my head from that.
You willikers.
Shyalu's like, I'm bored. I just really want to heal something, so I'm just gonna purposely.
Alright, so
I'll
there's just
fix
these
it
little
later.
bugs
It's
happening
fine.
now, and around this thing, and you know, they're just like chilling out over here. It's fine, everything's fine, guys. And yeah, so the yeah, so that's gonna be that. So Shyalu has blown you up with the thermal detonator, and you're pretty much unscathed because you guys are all level 20, like ridiculous people. Like you're all like one-man armies. So Ariel, it's your move. You also have 4 grenades running.
Cool. I'm like, Gerard, how fast do you think you can throw these things? More than one at a time?
Yeah, I was just gonna say, how ridiculous can we get? How many grenades can we throw at once?
Yeah,
I grabbed all 4
How
and
good am I
activated
at
all
judging?
Does
4.
Duran have multi-target?
No, I don't believe he actually has
But
that
if you
because
take
I
the
don't.
full round action, you can make 2 attacks.
Only if you have double attack.
No, when using a force power that requires a standard action or move action to activate, you can spend a force point to activate the force as a swift action instead.
I activate all 4.
So he could do twice. He could do 2.
He can do it twice. He can do 2.
You could also do 2.
No, I don't have that feature.
Oh.
That was the force
He has
secret.
quicken power.
Yeah, I
He
have
has
quicken power.
Okay, I'm gonna activate. Here's what I'm gonna do.
I only have extend power.
I'm gonna activate all 4 of them, and then I'm gonna use the force to chuck one of them up there, so that Gerard will toss 2, I will toss 1, and Shyalu will toss 1. That's what I'm gonna do.
That's all 4. Okay.
All at once.
So next turn, that's what you guys are doing?
I activate all 4.
Okay. So the bugs are all Etan is missing. Okay. All right. So we'll do what's happening.
Ariel
So,
like shenanigans.
I can do some, but not
And
all.
also, we just realized if we heat Etan, it's fine, guys.
True. Okay, so I need to take away one of my 4.
Every time we hit Etan, I give all of us bonus hit points.
Yeah.
Oh gosh.
Reminds me
so
of that.
Etan is gone.
It reminds me of that Puffin Forest where he's like, so literally I spent the whole round punching the wall so I could heal my ally.
Basically. Okay.
Okay. So Charlie. No. Sorry. You would have seen they were coming in over here, so you can be in position to attack them. as they come in from the ceiling and kind of just head out. All right, so one of the first one that came through did the damage to break through. The other one is going to get an attack on you.
We're gonna need to patch the hole over your face.
Yeah, actually, yeah, you get an attack on the one that came through first. You can attack that one first.
Is it this one or the other one?
Yeah, it's that one.
Okay.
So yeah, so this one would still be like half outside when you're making this attack.
Okay, I'm gonna use unarmed triple rapid strike.
Of course you are.
38.
38 hit.
Yeah, that'll hit.
Okay, does it exceed the damage threshold?
Nope. It does not. That will miss. But still deals 6 damage. That will hit.
Ariel. I can toss 3 of them.
You can? Well, I don't even need to toss it then.
Move light object is a move action. If I use
Yeah, but if you use it to deal damage, it counts as a standard action.
Okay, so you deal a lot of damage to that one. He's not happy.
Okay.
The other one flies in.
Oh
He's not
yeah.
happy with you.
Let me check that
projectile.
other thing that I can do.
Oh well. I can do stuff.
This is the ridiculous fight scene.
So,
I regret nothing.
The one that I punched takes a penalty to its next attack roll equal to my strength bonus, which is 5.
Which is 5? Okay. Okay.
I don't think that's gonna.
Oh my goodness, that's a terrible roll. Yeah, they rolled terribly. Alright, so that one was going for you, Theodore. Assuming that misses you. Terribly. The other one comes in through the thing, and yeah, it tries to slash at you, but you're tiny, you're nimble and quick and furry and ferret-like, and yeah.
Does
So you're
Dakaya
good.
get a chance to fight too?
She's busy at the controls at the moment, but once they broke in, she'll get an attack the next turn. Before they get to go again, she can make an attack. Alright, Etan, you are getting attacked by 5 of these guys now, which I'm sure will still do absolutely nothing to you. But, you know, once you roll a nat 20, I don't even need to calculate bonuses or nothing, because, like, if less than roll a nat 20, they cannot roll high enough to hit you.
True.
The highest they can roll is a 45, so they can't even... And 1.
This is why he's the tank. Why we put him in front of all the peoples.
2. I need to hit him with a small meteor, I think.
One of those
He's just
was
up there like,
one was a nat 20.
Gerard, how did you almost get killed by these things? This is super easy.
I couldn't see it though.
One was a nat 20.
How many did I roll? I can't see.
Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on E10. Assuming you rolled,
All right, great.
assuming you only rolled once against Theodore.
Yeah, I did roll once against Theodore.
Okay, so 5.
Right,
One of
so,
which is.
alright, wow. 1 hits and that 20, okie dokie. 1 hits, you just take 30 damage. Minus your damage reduction, so you take 20 points of damage with a claw.
They don't
Easy
do
to say
critical damage?
No.
Okay.
Now I think we ruled against crit damage for players and boss characters.
Alright, I'm at 90% health.
He's so wounded. Alright, Theodore, it's
Do I get to give you a bonus hit point?
Yes,
Yeah.
now you can give bonus hit
Yeah.
points. Are you in range of Theodore? I don't think you're in range of Theodore to do that. You do it for Etan, though.
How many times did he get hit?
Once.
Once. Okay.
'Cause
I'll give
he's the
Gerard
tank.
some
He's just
bonus
still
hit
whirling his
points.
lightsaber around, like batting stuff out of the way and dodging like a boss.
Oh, oops. Spoiler alert.
Wow, stop! Boo!
I was trying to put it in Gerard, but you put an insect right on top of his face.
Oh, you have an insect creature? That's fun!
It's a vulgar insect creature, but oh well.
I knew it.
This is news to me.
We just about all figured that.
Well, I'm going to start.
Why'd you even
I'm
need to
gonna start
roll?
killing these
It just
things.
automatically does 12. Why are you even
Yeah, it's just so
rolling?
that it tells people. I like to have my little thing chat.
Yeah,
that
he
people can
likes
doing
the...
stuff.
Yeah.
It's not my fault you put it on top of Gerard's character token.
Okay, well, I'm going to roll.
Moving on.
I will use force point.
That'll hit.
I didn't need to roll 3 of those. I was done. Right. Both broke. Anyway. And can't use it as a force point, so that will not. And that will not hit.
Alright, well, your bonus damage wreaks havoc on its nonsense, and it ends up you quivering, turning into a quivering mess of bug juices. Anyway.
Okay, I'm gonna use my free unarmed attack on the living one.
This is 35 hit.
Well, unfortunately, yes, that will hit him.
And that's my
I'm gonna
turn.
mark this one as dead, but it's not. Okay, whatever. Okay. Okie dokie. So that's what Theodore's doing. Etan! What are you doing?
I'll fight defensively.
And be unhittable. This is...
Of course.
Alright, so he's up there twirling his lightsaber, dodging and weaving, and they're all just like... and then exploding. Alright, Gerard, your move.
Let's throw them. 2 of them. Since I can do that. 2 more groups of bugs coming down onto the ship. Because we want a bug zone.
You don't really... There's not really any more in range.
We're killing more bugs.
Oh, I want to ask.
Okay, that one probably just goes barely up.
I want to ask. Are we getting close here? Getting ready, almost close to the thing?
Yeah, I think when we ran out of grenades, we're ducking down.
Okay.
Okay, that was 1. That was a 30. And that one
The
was
other one
a
is a
40.
40. Okay, so that one will do... The first one will do half damage to all the ones next to Etan. And the second one will do full damage. Okay, roll 40, 12 for...
40, 12 times 2, since 2 grenades.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, don't roll individual 40, 12. 27, so that let's do is half damage, so that's 13.
That's not too much.
So yeah, Etan, you take 3 points of damage from that one.
And then the other one was 28 damage. Middle of the road rolls for me, so.
That's something, though.
Yeah.
We're doing something.
Alright, so Etan, you would take 4 damage from that one. Oh,
Okay.
the second one is enough to take out 2 of these guys.
Oh, cool.
Hooray!
We did the thing, guys.
We did the thing. Yay.
They have 2 grenades remaining.
Okay. That would be Shyalu and Ariel's grenades.
Alright, Shyalu, your move.
Well, I guess we'll just continue with our current course of action, and I will throw another grenade up there.
You sound so pleased.
He loves violence. Violence is his middle name.
36. That's not bad.
Alright, rolling 4d12. So Etan's up there just bracing for thermal detonators and dodging all of these claws like a complete, just insane person. These explosions are just going nuts up here.
Cool guys don't look at explosions.
31, nice.
And he rolls a pretty good damage roll on that. Alright. Eagle at this point is like, come on, he's like, are we doing this, guys? Like, what's happening over there?
One more grenade, then it's happening. Alright, and I use the last grenade, and I put my hand up like this, and then I stretch my fingers out and let the grenade go and just float it up.
Okay. Give me use your force roll. -5. If you're blind.
Dang it. Wait. That is not...
Okay. Roll damage.
That is not what I wanted, but okay.
Still enough to get 2 more.
Nice.
So you toss it a little high so they don't get hit with the full brunt of the blast. But they do still get hit. So there's...
I added the
there's 2 still
the -5 into the roll. So you know.
Oh, yeah. Noted. Okay. Alright, Theodore, you got one very angry guy looking at you.
One bug and one...
How much longer will he be angry, I wonder? Soon he will be very, very
turn.
peaceful.
It's bug juice time. You might wanna
43
force
damage.
that.
Oh, that
I
miss.
hit with a 34 last time.
Oh, hey, it's not your turn yet. There's still ones attacking Etan. What are you doing?
Preemptively striking! Ow!
Yes.
Alright, so now the one who couldn't make it because there was one in his way is now gonna attack Etan, and the other one that's still there gonna attack Etan. Let's see if they can do anything! I don't know, Ron rolled a nat 20 last time. Let's see if they roll nat 20 this time. This time, guys. This time.
This time you'll be able to scratch us. No. No.
Okay, so useless slashing. Bounce. Decent attack rolls. Why can't I get that against Theodore? Anyway, okay, yeah, that'll hit. Okay, you're mauling this other creature because the ferret is ridiculous. And you're just going in claws out. Like insane. Over here.
Oh!
20, 90 damage.
Okay, it's dead.
one punch straight into its brain, and it's just dead.
Yeah, you got a claw like
Rip
into
its
its
brain out.
eyes and it's like right into his head, and like the carapace just crumples and like broke perfectly, so your hand just like slid in way easier than you thought, and now your hand is covered in bug brain guts.
Should have gone for the Bruce Lee reference.
All right, so that's dead. Etan, it's your move.
Are we ready now, or should I wait? Still wait?
Hop down!
Should I like ready in action for that, or just do it now?
No, hop down, hop down.
Okay, then I
Hold that door down.
Yeah, we'll say that.
to get back inside
Alright, so
the ship, and I close the hatch down.
All right, so he's dodging, he's weaving, he's bracing from explosions because he's just the awesome Jedi Master who just is unscathed. Pulls down the hatch. As you do that, Remi, who had been waiting for you guys, still hasn't heard anything, so he's chilling out.
It's a free action to say things. Blow the hatch! Do it, Remi!
We're set and ready to go.
Like,
Turn on the bug zapper.
Punch it!
punch it. That's what's happening. You're punching it.
Punch it!
All right. So you're like, all right. You hear like this arcing thing. You hear like this like things coming from upstairs. And yep. So also, just for the record, Shyalu, your detector can't tell whether or not it's alive or dead. It's just detecting the presence of the stuff.
Yeah.
So
Obviously.
just to clarify, you can't tell if things are alive or dead.
Well, that's bogus.
No, that's very realistic. That's the only thing about this encounter which I
Bogus!
accept
We
as
can't even
reasonable.
see it in the forest. We don't know if it's alive or dead. It could be asleep for all we know.
Okay, so you hear and such. You're on. You'll move. I'll move all these things out.
Okay. We're still in initiative order? I figured everything would be dead by now. I will, if that's the case, then I will go ahead and see if, or try to perceive, if I can't sense any of them still alive up top, being zapped, because I would be able to see the electric charges going through the surface of the ship, and also anything that might be outside, because there were a couple of giant crate dragon thingamabobs heading this way. Big snake-like things.
Well, they're all invisible in the forest, so I guess you can make up.
Well,
Not sure what you.
well,
What are you
for
looking for?
anything that's outside on the ground, I'd be looking for the blades of grass that are bending, and the ones that are on the ship, I'd be looking for the electrical charge that Remi and Kalani have turned our ship into, to see if there's anything interrupting it and so forth.
Well, it's kind of dissipated already. It kind of happened, and it only lasted for like a split second.
A split second, yeah. Okay.
Yeah, so the electrification like happened, and now they burned out the things they used to use it.
We'll know in a moment if there's any of them left alive.
True.
When the ship starts melting into a pile of green goo.
Like crap, we don't have a ship anymore.
Pretty much. Okay, then I'll just take a look and see if there's anything in the grass heading towards us.
Alright, give me a force perception check then.
Okay. That's pretty good for Gerard.
You have force perception, don't you?
I
Maybe
have
use
no
the
clue
force
how to
check.
roll that,
No.
so that would be a force. Use the force.
Use the force.
Well, it would just be a use the force check.
Yeah.
It lets us
Okay.
use the force instead of perception.
That's a lot higher.
Yeah, okay. You can't. You're in the ship now. You're like, okay, we got the things covered. Kind of look out at the grass, see if there's anything moving in the grass. You see like some twittering, like twitching bodies. You don't like. You feel like some spazzing grass a little bit, like things that are like. But there's nothing that's there's no grass that looks like it's like directional movement towards you.
Everything that was on the ship or close enough to be electrocuted seems to have been done in. I'm not sure what else is coming at us. I don't know if anything else is.
Right, so it's hard to like on the ship. You can't. There's nothing really to give you a cue.
Yeah,
of
there's
what's
nothing on the
happening
ship, it's just the
external
stuff.
of the ship. Like you can tell on the grass because grass bends, but like there's no cues on like it's a metal ship. Like nothing really happens.
Yeah.
So it's hard to tell if there's anything still on the ship.
Yeah.
Cal, your move.
Dakota, what's the situation?
Okay. I think. Well, Theodore got them both. I think. Do you still want me to take off?
Hold
Well,
the ship down.
one of the cameras so are the bugs all dead. I don't think if there's a need to take off.
Starts
They're
looking.
still in-
Anything else? Yeah?
Pretty sure they're still need to take off because I'm pretty sure 5 thermal detonators above our ship may attract attention of the Sith.
That's a good point. I'll get going. Beep 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 beep. Beep. The shit. You feel the engines start to like. You feel like the rocking of the ship
John,
as it
we
starts to
can't
take
hear
off.
you.
I'm not keying my mic. I'm just singing.
Okay. Just making sure you weren't like, this is a bad plan!
All right. Make Kalani give me a perception check.
Oh, that's the thing she's good at.
Ah.
Oh, except today. Why?
It was a 19 for a second. I was like, oh, cool. No.
I'm sorry, Eagle. I didn't purposely give you my bad dice.
The smell of ozone is just too much for her.
Well, 20 why?
Because roll 20 sucks.
Table's not familiar. Okay, so Kalani was paying attention to the controls and pressing the bug zapping, and then all of a sudden she turns around and like she notices there's like a hole in the floor where there's things crawling out of.
What?
So yeah, so the first one makes it to her this turn.
I'm sorry, Eagle.
Uh-oh.
Oh, there's a car alarm going off over here. That's fun. Oh yeah, the car alarm is really adding to the ambiance here.
Of course.
It's the alarm. It's not the car alarm. It's the ship alarm. Of you've been
All right,
breached.
that's actually
your
a
shipper's
36. Well, a 36 hit.
I don't know if it will.
Her Her defense is a 30. Her reflex is a 37.
Nope. All right, that misses then because I forgot to put a -1 from that. All right, so she turns around and just dunks out of the way. This massive claw just comes like
Hits into the control panel behind her head.
Yeah, it's like.
He's like, clap! Or actually, if I'm actually playing a character, it'd more be like,
Yeah.
So does she, Remi's gonna see that from across here, things like, I think there are some in the power generator room.
Yes, there's something with Kalani. She's just made a quick dodge. And a panicked yelp.
Okay, Theodore, your turn. So you heard this over the comms.
Yep, I am on my way to the power generator room. Full speed if regular movement doesn't get me there.
So you're like, yeah, regular movement's not gonna get you there. So you see him dodge into this hallway that has the hatch, everybody else, and then he just like ducks into where the generator room is. And kapow, he's in here. Alright, there you go. You are now in the generator room.
AD movement is nice.
Etan, your move.
Okay, so are there still bugs alive?
Oh, I totally forgot. Also, yeah, you notice so at the hatch, you see like you hear like a hissing sound, like a chemical hissing sound from the hatch.
Crap.
That's not good.
How close are we to getting the ship off the ground?
It is off the ground now.
Now we got a bunch of holes in our ship. Now we're gonna be space worthy.
Okay, then I get my little my radio device out and I say, I hear a hissing sound at the dorsal hatch. I think there might be a breach in hull integrity soon. Can you use some fancy flying to get these creatures off our backs?
Dakaya is gonna make a pilot check.
She is not a pilot.
How could she is a pilot? She is not a pilot. No, our pilot is down in the hold doing other things. There she is. All right, Dakaya, what is your pilot? What is your pilot check? Epic failure is what her pilot check's gonna be. Let's find out. Her pilot. Oh, she gets a +8 total. Pilot check.
Oh, that's pretty
Well,
good though.
that's not bad.
It's a 19. Oh, yay.
That was pretty good though.
27. All right, so I'm gonna make the thing that's still up there. Roll up that thing. Okay,
Let's roll a dex save or something of that nature.
That's gonna be a dex. Okie dokie. Okay, the last one's a nat 20. Okay. So, all right. So she just does like full on, like, we got like inertial dampers and stuff in this with. So she does a barrel roll.
Okay, I'm hanging on to something.
Yeah.
You're all like hanging on, like, you're doing a barrel roll. Like, the other ones inside the ship by Kalani kind of just like flutter in the air and look a little confused, but they're fine. Okie dokie. So everything is slid off the edge of the ship, so it's flying now. So now you're pretty sure that the only ones that are on the ship, Shyalu, like your detector is much more useful now because like there's 2 dead ones in the cockpit, but like, you know, there's everything else. All right.
So
So
how
Etan,
many
you
are
have
over the
success.
hatch?
Hang on, it's not your. All right, Etan. So you gave that command. Are you gonna do anything else?
The detector is much more useful, but I'm not going to tell you any useful information. Oh, okay.
Not until it's your turn, sir.
I want to. Can I listen again and see if there's that hissing sound is still there or if it's gone away?
It sounds like it's fizzling out.
Okay.
Kind of like so it doesn't sound like it's not the same intensity as it was. So it's kind of like it's not. I'm trying to figure out how to speak.
Like the end of a water pouring.
It's kind of no. It's like so the sizzle is like it's being melted. Like it sounds like the sizzling has decreased. Like it's not staying at the same intensity. Like before, it was like a pretty steady sizzle, and now it's dying off.
Okay, then I say over the radio communication thing. I say, I think that's improved our situation back here at least a little bit for now.
Great. Don't ask me to do that again. I'll probably crash into a mountain or something.
Okay, and then I'm gonna just kind of take a step or two back from the hatch, but I'm gonna stay here for now and continue to watch it. Can I ready an action to hit it with a lightsaber if a bug breaks in and comes through?
Yeah.
Okay, then that's what I'm gonna do.
All right, he is prepared if something breaks through. Gerard, your move.
Kalani is in danger. He's going to head towards Kalani. I'm off to help Kalani. I'll be right back. Don't know how, but
All right,
I will.
so it'll take like all your stuff to get there. And well, you have quicken power, so you could do something because you'll still have a swift action by the time you get in range of Kalani. So you run into the room and you see these four creatures. There's a hole in the ground, kind of like this wind like flowing through, and they're coming towards Kalani. You rush in there. As Jakai is doing a barrel roll, you're like, I am stable, I am fine, this is fine, guys.
Okay, in that case, I will use a ballistokinesis to try to hit a couple of them. See if I can't impose some penalties on them.
How are you finding them?
You said I could see the
You didn't
right.
say you
Sorry.
see four creatures. You didn't say that.
You can't. No, I forgot. You can't see them.
I can only detect their movements. That's why I chose ballistokinesis, because it's an AoE.
Yeah, AoE. Yeah, you know that Kalani was being attacked, and so if you throw it kind of in the, you can see the hole in the ship, and you can see where Kalani is, so you can do an AoE attack. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So.
What's the range on that?
Should be 12.
Within 12 square.
Okay, yeah, you're in range.
Okay.
So it's 12 squares, and then what's the AoE? 2x2 area?
Yeah, it's a 2x2 area. They take 12 damage and get a -2 on attack rolls.
If it hits them, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but it's also an area attack as well, so.
Yeah, so they'll take half damage. Okay, so you see the hole, and you just kind of like rip some of the little shrapnel that's from the hole and like whip it in the direction. You hear some shrieking, and you see some pieces kind of stick into these guys. So I'm going to mark the ones that you hit with this. A little green tag. So these ones you can track better because you can actually you stuck them with debris from the hole. There's stuff embedded in them now.
Okay.
That's handy.
All right, there you go. All right, Shyalu, your move.
Okay, what is my detector telling me?
Your detector is telling you there are 4 in the 4 in the generator room, and there's 1 kind of by the ramp in the cargo bay. And there's
So there are none outside where we are?
that is correct.
Okay. Then I am going to run and follow Gerard.
Alright.
Also, I will relay the information on the enemy's location over the top.
Okay, so yeah, now everybody knows there's 1 in the cargo hold.
He finds the thermal detonator.
Okay, so how many options that show? You're in the whiteness of space. You're dead. Died. There you are. All right. Do we need to pause here, Kyrath, or can we keep going for a bit?
I mean, you guys can keep going. I'm just gonna leave. I'll just heal anybody if they get injured.
That's the only thing I do here.
Well, I guess actually, if there's stuff in the generator room that I can throw with move objects, I can do that. I have how many uses of move object? Oh, I have 5 uses of move object. And also, I'm going to use Cycle of Harmony whenever anybody gets injured.
Okay, it's Kalani's move.
Okay. Good luck, everybody.
Bye.
Have fun.
And he messed up my cameras.
Okay.
I thought you were doing like 1 giant camera now.
I do on occasion, except when we have an even number of players. When we have an even number, I use my side-by-side. Oh well. That's okay, it won't take long. Beep, beep, beep.
Okay.
There we go. And Kylar is now the center of the screen.
She is gonna. Is there a creature? There's a creature in front of her.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
She's gonna use a dual weapon flourish. As a standard action, make a single attack with one weapon and make a free bonus attack with the other weapon against the same target. So she's gonna attack with the. She's gonna attack with her golden lightsaber, Heart of Virtue, for the first attack. It doesn't have a dark side score of 1 or higher.
No.
Oh, that's pretty good though. Oh, 38.
That'll hit.
Okay. And she will attack with her Cerulean lightsaber for the next one.
That'll hit.
Yeah, that'll definitely hit. Looking rather beat up. She got some good hits on it.
Okay, good.
All right. So she turns around. She had her lightsabers kind of hit because she was like typing. I think she was working on the controls of the generator, and she turns around like ducks, pulls out both her lightsabers, and just like follows through to like uppercuts, like straight to the chest of this thing with both lightsabers. It's looking very, very damaged. She got 2 solid hits on it. Ariel, it's your move.
Okay. I want to also run down to where the action is, but can I stop by the mess hall on the way?
The mess hall?
Yeah.
Good idea.
I want to stop by the mess hall and I'm looking for tomatoes.
Tomatoes?
Yeah.
Okay.
Get a hold of them there space maters.
not really on the way, but sure, you can go to the mess hall and look for tomatoes.
Well, the mess hall
Alright.
isn't in the center place.
You're the one who designed the ship, and you couldn't tell me, so I'm just assuming it's near the bunks.
I thought it was. Well, I thought it would be like the center of where everything connects.
Okay, well, it'll take you, but to grab it, you can end up here. There we go. You found some tomatoes, or
Okay.
you found some fruit things, not tomato. You found some fruits that will squish if you hit things.
Okay, that's what I wanted.
All right.
I just like, as I'm running past, I just like stick it in my bag real quick.
And it's the thing's turn. So we're gonna have some serious swarming action here. They kind of like fly up and like they fly out of the hole and they kind of land and they're crawling on that generator a little bit, and attacking kind of like from slightly above, like counter.
Ouch. That's a good. That's a good. That's a good.
Okay, nat 20, so that's what, 29 damage? Yeah, 29 damage. Okay, so Kalani takes 29 damage from that first one. And have her roll dexterity for me. Okay,
She takes 29 damage.
Yep. Her cerulean lightsaber flies out of her hand.
That's the even outcome.
That was where I was rolling which lightsaber she dropped.
Said 29,
Okay, so
right?
yes, 29. So this is where the hole is.
One
I
punch
can
squirrel.
actually see.
Her lightsaber is there.
Okay.
I can't actually see what Kalani sees.
It's about 3 squares away.
Can you not see that?
I can only see what Ariel sees. I can't see what Kalani sees.
Oh, I forgot to. Oh, right. Oh, you can't see what Kalani sees?
Mm-mm.
I thought I gave you control over her character.
I have that, but I just can't see what she sees.
Good. Alright, Theodore, your move.
Okie dokie. Well, I'm going to run up to this guy. And I'm going to unarmed triple raptor strike and start murdering it.
Noted.
Hold on a second.
That'd be 34.
34.
Alright, so, so Kalani slashes at it with the lightsabers, and you seeing an opportunity to just, like, charge in and, like, shove your hand right through the cracks in its carapace that it's made, and you just, like, stab its internal organs and rip your hands out. And
I imagine
even though you
it's the
thought,
brain
like,
again,
you
'cause I
thought it
figured
was
out
going
where
to
that
bounce
is.
off, like, you saw, like, this gap in the carapace, and your claw kind of missed, but it was so weak, you kind of, like, it slid in on accident, and you just sort of hit it in the gash that was laid by the lightsabers, and so you just, like, your hand is, like, you bounce, it, like, skids off and then ends up sliding in where you were aiming, but you missed, but it ended up redirecting in there anyway, and so that this one just, like, starts quivering, and, the air differential now, the prep, so you're higher up, so the air pressure is kind of flowing out of the room a little bit from this hole, and so its body, like, skids and, like, flies out the hole. He's like, whoosh, as he gets sucked out like a plane depressurizing. Etan, your move. So Shyalu has told you that there are none coming in the hatch. There's one down in the cargo bay, and the rest are in the generator.
Okay, so this area is secure. I don't need to guard this area anymore?
Yes, that is correct.
Okay, then I go to where the fighting is at.
Alrighty. You're in the white space between worlds. You make it about yonder. And you still have a swift action left if you can quicken power or do something with that. You can accomplish a thing.
What now?
So it's going to take your move action. It's going to take 2 more than your move action to get there. So by the time you get there, you can't really do much unless you can cast a force power with. If you have the talent quicken power, if you have the force secret quicken power, you can cast things as a swift action using a force point.
I do have that, but I'm gonna just not fool with that.
Okay, not gonna do it. All right, give me a perception check.
Perception check.
Alright, so you run in and you see like the body of this thing get sucked out, and as your eyes are drawn towards the thing getting sucked out, you see a familiar sight, which is Kalani's lightsaber laying on the floor as Dakaya is turning around. It is going closer to the it's getting closer towards the
hole.
The hole. It's getting closer towards the hole.
What is her lightsaber?
Her lightsaber, yeah.
Eagle, if you lose your lightsaber, I'm not responsible for this, okay? I didn't do anything that would cause you to lose your lightsaber.
Drat, your turn.
Okay.
You, of course, noticed this.
Hold on a second. I'm sorry. Where's the hole and where's her lightsaber?
Hole's there. Her lightsaber's that blue thing.
Yeah.
So all I have left is a swift action. I can't snatch it.
No, well, it's not gonna. It's rolling, but not super fast. It's just like getting closer to the. You're just the first person that noticed it.
Oh, okay.
But luckily, Jarat is next, and he also can notice it with his all-seeing eye.
Oh, of course.
I think grabbing small objects is a bonus action anyways.
Is it?
Grabbing it is a
Check
movement
these
action,
before.
which means quicking power can make it a swift. Okay. Is my lightsaber out, or can I activate it and do a charge as well?
Yeah, you can do that. Or you could, if you pulled her lightsaber into your hand, you could activate it as a charge and attack with her lightsaber. But also you can't, yeah. So you can see those 2 that are still marked. But
One of them
use a
is
swift action.
Yeah, one of them is exactly 12 squares.
Yeah, so you could make it there. Yeah, you could suck her lightsaber into your hand and make a charge attack.
That's another one. Okay, that sounds like a good use. I will go ahead and do that. Draw her lightsaber in, and I will charge attack that one in the right there because I can barely.
All right, so you all see is Kalani's getting swarmed by these things. She's trying to fend them off. She did a good job. Theodore managed to finish one off, but her lightsaber gets knocked out of her hand. She gets hit with a claw, and it goes flying. And Etan runs in, and he sees the lightsaber going towards the edge. Jarat, seeing it too, you charge. As you do, you outstretch your hand, and as it runs into your hand, you grab it, ignite it, and make your attack roll.
Okay. That's a 39. I rolled low.
That will hit.
Okay, that's 38 damage. I rolled low on that too.
Alright, so you grab it, you grab the lightsaber, you ignite the cerulean blade. It feels a little bit awkward in your hand. It's not really your preferred shape, but you're pretty familiar with her weapon. You've seen her a lot. And you deal a pretty good blow to this creature who's been swarming Kalani. Alright, Shyalu's turn. Being not useful, he will sit there and be like, wait, if everybody's here, who's dealing with the one in the cargo hold? As he was a little bit closer to deal with problems.
Wait, there's one in the cargo hold?
Yes.
I said that. I don't know why everybody came in here. And then also ready to... Takaya, can you not go higher? There's a giant hole in here. We're losing air pressure. That's his turn. Alright, it's Kalani's turn. She only has one lightsaber now.
Wait, so is there another monster in here?
Yeah. There are
There's
3.
a monster in the cargo hold.
Yeah, 3 in the
Monsters
cargo.
in the car. There's 3 monsters in the cargo hold.
There's 3 monsters here, and there's 1 monster in the cargo hold. There's 3
Okay.
that are surrounding Kalani.
Oh yeah.
Where are we? We're not in
Kalani is
cargo?
gonna attack.
We're with the... Yeah, we're in engineering bay.
What else can she do?
Well, that's the engine. Oh, yeah, okay.
Yeah, it just dawned on me.
Yeah, it's the power generator. Yeah.
How many are near her?
3.
There's 3. 2 of them are a little higher up.
Can she
you can
make
make
a
attack,
whirlwind attack? Okay.
Don't you need? No, you need 2 weapons to do a whirlwind attack.
As a full round action, make a melee attack striking every part with the name.
You need 2 weapons or
Uses
double
area
weapon
attack.
to do a whirlwind.
You sure?
You can't do it. Yeah, I'm positive. You can't do a whirlwind unless you have more than 1 weapon or a double bladed. That's
She has
kind
a
of why she took it,
survival
'cause
knife.
It has to be 2
And her
lightsabers.
claws.
It has to be 2 lightsabers.
Oh, she has battle strike.
Yeah.
She's gonna use battle strike. Okay. Okay. So 28. Well, that's fine.
Yeah, that succeeds. That's what we see.
And then she'll just make an attack with her single blade.
Alright. You can attack the one that Jurat was attacking, or you want a different one?
It was the same one Gerard was attacking. It was fire. Okay, that hit.
Does Battle Strike give her any bonuses?
She's at 29. She'll probably need a force point to hit.
She gets a +1 on that. Okay, I'll use a force point. So that's a 30. $35.
Alright, yep, she ignites her lightsaber, she hits it, and just
Okay, she does. Okay, so she does 27
Spinning
points
around.
of damage,
yeah,
and
spinning
then
around.
she adds an additional.
Doesn't matter. She slashes at it, just
Right.
like beheads this thing as Jurat came in and distracted it enough. She gets in a final blow. So Jurat did a really good job because he had marked it, so he kind of knew where to hit it. But she took the advantage and actually hit it in its critical spot, chopped its head off, and its head and its body go skittering, sucked out of the of the hole.
Nice.
And it's Ariel's turn.
Okay, she hears there's one in the cargo hold. She goes down the cargo hold.
All right. She's going to the cargo hold. Noted.
With her tomatoes.
Here we go. You are now in the cargo hold. There you go. You are now done.
Yay. You're doing so many things, guys.
Yeah. So as you enter the cargo hold, you hear like a sizzling, and
Can I see the sizzle? Can I see where the hull is being torn in?
Well, you hear a sizzling, but as you're paying attention to the sizzle, you're flat-footed for this. You take 30 points of damage.
Is this counting as a surprise?
Yes, because you can't see it.
Because it's a void in the force, we can't see it.
Yeah, I know. I have a talent that lets me always take a move action during the surprise round.
But that's based on your ability to sense force things, and you can't sense this.
No, it's called I have a bad feeling about this.
Well, it's not a
Anyone can
surprise
take
round.
that.
It's not a surprise round. You're just... you're flat.
Okay.
You don't get a reaction or flat foot. It's not a surprise round. Like, that'd be like at the beginning of an encounter. This is in the middle of the encounter. Okay, so you're paying attention to the sizzle, and you realize it's because the door to where the ramp is has been melted through, and as you're seeing that, you just feel these claws just...
Yeah, that's above... Oh, no, it's not. Never mind.
And then we got 2 going after Kulan.
No.
Alright. Neither of those will hit. Okay, so they're slashing at her and missing terribly. Theodore is your move. These are kind of like up a little bit on the sides, but they're still low enough that they can attack Kalani, so you can also hit them.
And it's also easier for the person on lower ground in a melee to fight anyway, so. Unarmed triple rapid.
Something's gonna
That's
die.
it.
That will hit.
That's a crit. 70.
One punch.
Yeah,
squirrel.
okay, it's
Dead
dead.
yet?
Yeah, alright, this one's dead.
The one
Am I
punch
in
squirrel.
range to hit that one next to it with the third?
I think that'll also be against one target. And Kalani's kind of in your way for that one. No, you can't. You can't hit that. It's not in range of you. The way it's standing.
I have more movement. Can I move past?
No. That free unarmed has to be immediately following your attack, in part of your attack action. I think.
Alright, it's my bonus action.
I don't know. That's system splits move.
Yeah, you kind of have to have a talent or a feat to
Yeah, don't you have to
split
have feet
movement.
before you can do split?
Yeah, you can't split. Yeah, you can't split movement like that in the system.
Yeah,
You're unfortunately stuck there.
kind of silly.
That's dumb.
So this one like topples down on the ground. Actually, so it was standing up on the thing. Theodore, actually, give me a dex save. Roll dexterity. Or acrobat. If you have acrobatics, I guess. Yeah, give me an acrobatics check.
Well, I don't have acrobatics. Should I still roll it, or?
Yeah. I mean, it should just be your dex bonus plus some other. So it'll still be better than. Yeah, that's good enough. You dodge it as it slides down and starts sliding towards the exit. Etan, your move. There's still one standing, and yes, there is miscellaneous junk in here and like supplies you could throw at it if you so desire.
I don't think I can reach it this turn. Is there a... Does this thing have a charge attack that you could do? Or do you need a feat for that or something?
You can do charge as long as it's within 12 squares of you, but I think it might still be too far away from you to do it. 1, 2, 3.
I think it needs to be in a straight line. Too.
No, I can't get there.
No. Do you have move object as a force power?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's like supplies and stuff like scattered around the room. You can throw something at it. If you got a little bit.
Okay.
Have to move
All right.
closer.
I guess I'll move like 6 squares closer and do that.
Alright. Oh no. Man, I'm cursed. Okay, so you just missed terribly. You pick up like a crit chest of like tools, and you throw it at it, and you just miss, and it goes like shooting over the generator to the other side. And Remi's like, "Hey, watch where you're throwing that thing."
So I'm just making a mess.
Yeah, you could have hit the generator. All right, Gerard, your move.
Okay, can I give Kalani her lightsaber and activate my own?
Yeah, you could. I feel like that would take it. Oh, that would just take your swift action, I think, to do that. To exchange.
To exchange? Okay. And then, could I move one and attack this bug thing? Because he's...
You cut out. What did you say?
Move forward and exchange, and also attack the bug.
Yeah. You can do that.
It's this one. Ah! I will force point that, because why not? Trust me down there.
Roll all twos. Oh no, yeah, that'll hit. Alright, so you give Kalani back her lightsaber, which almost went flying down a hole. And then ignite your own lightsaber, which is what color again? Is it also blue?
It is cyan, yes. It actually is the same
Cyan,
color.
alright. Cyan. Well, hers is cerulean, yours is cyan, so hers is more of a blue color, and yours is more of a teal color.
Yeah.
Alright, so you ignite your lightsaber, and you slash this one, and it's chittering and not happy at you. And Shyalu's gonna be like, wait, where's Ariel? Did Ariel go by herself to go fight that thing? Ariel? He calms Ariel.
She's busy at the moment.
Alright, he hears nothing. He's like, you guys are fine. I'll be at the cargo hold. And
Go
he just
for
like he just starts sprinting the other direction.
Go
This
for
is
it.
bad, guys. Alright,
trust my
Kalani, it's your
sister.
move.
Trust
He's
my
got
sister.
both lightsabers down.
There's still one in front of her.
Yes.
She has her lightsaber back now.
Mm-hmm. She's got both lightsabers back.
Okay, 2 attacks then.
Ooh. 29.
Is Battle Strike still active?
She has to take that swift action to do it. To maintain it.
Well, she could do
so-
that.
She would do that.
That'd be a 30.
30. And
The other one's
36.
36, so... Yeah, you're gonna want to force point if you can.
no, I won't force point the first one.
Okay.
All right, so first one, she swings up at this thing that's like looming over her with its claws and its like creaking mandibles, like clicking at her angrily as Gerard's stabbing it, and she misses with the first one. But then the cerulean lightsaber that she has just been handed by Gerard, she manages to actually pierce through the top of its head underneath as it dodges the first blow. She jabs it straight up, ignited. As she's going, she ignites it like straight through its head, and
It's 35 points of damage.
yep. Kalani, give me a dex save. It's dead. Kalani gives me a dex save. Gerard, give me a dex save with a minus with disadvantage.
Both of us?
No, you're fine.
She's a
Gerard has
cat.
disadvantage because she rolled nat 20. Yeah, she's good.
She's a cat.
Can't really block it because I can't see it. That sucks. I have to go on hearing. Okay.
Dex -5. Ouch. Unless you have acrobatics. Are you trained in acrobatics at all?
No, I'm not trained. It's a higher total, so plus 10. I have a 0 to my dex.
Well, it's plus, but your acrobatics is a plus 10?
Yeah.
Okay, well, you're still not. -5, that's still really low. Okay, so this bug. So Kalani stabs it through, and as it crumples, it kind of slides a little bit, so this air is still rushing past you. And it collides right with you, and you get knocked off with it. And start also moving towards the hole on this side of the ship.
Uh-oh.
If I can get a strength save, it won't matter, so to say. Because I have a 20 in strength.
Yeah. All right. So we'll leave you hanging. You're rolling towards the edge here. All right. Ariel, your move.
Okay, so I just took 30 points of damage. So clearly the thing is in front of me.
Yeah.
I don't need to.
You're pretty certain the thing is.
The thing is in front of me, so I take out my lightsaber and I'm going to do a full attack and take 2 attacks against it. Oh no, I didn't want to roll that. Dang it. I rolled twice. I wanted to do the other one. Okay. 37-26.
Alright, you will hit once. So you gotten slashed, you just reflexively just like fruit plants stupid, just lightsabers. And you're not really sure what you hit on it. But one of your lightsabers hits something and it starts shrieking like it's yeah. So you hit it, you don't know what you hit. You hit something. It's not super happy with you. On that note, it's turn. It's a 43. 43 to hit.
Yeah, that'll hit me. It's not a force attack, is it? Right?
No. Alright, so so the creature is still attacking you. It's like shrieking at you and like you made it really mad. Alright, Theodore, it's your turn. You see Jarat going like he's kind of like stuck underneath this creature as they're both tumbling towards the hole.
I'm torn between, do I think he can right himself, or do I go and help the other person in the other room?
Why don't you ask him?
Alright, Barry, we have a... Theodore is deciding whether or not he's going to ditch you and go help Ariel or save you from plummeting to your doom.
Save Ariel. That's an easy choice.
And always says that I bolt towards the cargo room.
Alright, so Theodore is full out sprinting. What's your... Alright. Oh, you got...
Yep, 16 squares.
We're just gonna... I just approximated where Shyalu was, so you get to go farther than him, so you're there. Okay. Etan, you see Jarat being, like, knocked back towards the hole.
He said go help Ariel, right?
Yep.
Then I'm going to follow Theodore.
And I roll a natural 1.
Yeah, I'm not sure this is a good move, but okay.
Kalani's still here.
Well, hey, what? That's what he said.
Yeah, that's what Gerard would say. That is quite literally what Gerard would say.
Yeah,
So.
Unlike Gerard, I don't just grab people without saying anything.
All right. So, Etan, you are also running to help Ariel. All right. So you're all he's getting thrown in. You're like, you need help. You're like, go help Ariel. She's just like plummeting towards the hole.
Okay, bye.
Sucked out.
20 strength. I should be able to
He's
bend
like,
some
I
of
got
this
this.
still. Oh yeah.
All right. Yeah. Give me a. Let's see.
There's no boat monsters in here.
You're not at the cargo hold yet. You can't make it that far. I guess it would be a. I guess it would be an acrobatics check or a climb. Oh, it would be a climb check. Yeah, give me a climb check because you're good at grabbing onto things. So if you're trying to grab onto the hole as you're falling, yeah, give me a climb check.
Okay. Oh, good gravy. That's a 15 on the die.
All right. So the two creatures get like whisked out, and you're tumbling along. And as you're like tumbling, like you can still see like you're getting buffeted by a thing you can't really see, and you kind of. But as soon as it gets sucked off of you, your hands kind of get free, and you grab onto the edge. Oops! No, I just wasted this. You grab on to the lip, like with your hand. You grab like a cable that's hanging loose from the from where they burrowed the hole.
That was closer than I'd liked. Oh well.
You take 7 points of acid damage in your hand.
Oh, I have temporary hit points anyways.
Alright. Alright, it is Shyalu's turn, and he is gonna make it to the cargo hold. Be like, oh, this is not super great. Put him where I want to put him. We're gonna come into the cargo hold, and like right at the entrance, there's Ariel getting attacked by this creature, and he's gonna do. How does he heal people?
Yeah, if he can touch them, I think he's got a macro set up for it.
Did advance to the injury?
Oh, magic!
It's the force magic thingamabob.
It's his force magic, yeah.
Okay, you recover 85 health. No, 87 health. 87 health you get back.
Oh, that's good. I was at 80.
You really shouldn't have gone after this thing by yourself. You can't even see them.
Maybe I wouldn't have had to if you'd actually helped in the beginning of the fight.
Ooh.
Boom,
Shots
roasted.
fired.
Alright, Kalani is... can you not see her?
How much health did I get? 80?
87. That doesn't spill over to bonus hit points. Alright, Kalani, you see Gerard tumbling, and he grabs onto the edge of the hole, and his body's like hanging out this hole with wind like rushing and like just going like crazy over here. Kalani?
Okay. She's a cat. So she's gonna jump towards Gerard and try and grab him, and at the same time she's gonna hook herself to the ship using her tail. Because she's a cat.
Sounds like acrobatics.
Yeah, give me an acrobatics check.
I feel like her race should have like an advantage on us, to be honest. I'm just gonna double check and see if it's a thing.
No, she's got.
That's probably why she can do it at all, because of her tail and
Yeah.
her
Just give me
Oh yeah, she can. Can effectively hold, but not
Must
wield an
reroll.
item size smaller.
may
Yes, she
reroll,
can.
but you can reroll Dex acrobatics, but you have to take the second result.
Okay.
So if you want to reroll, you can, but you have to take the second.
Okay, so she can. Oh, good. She's training acrobatics.
So just roll once and then see what it is, and then if you want to roll again, you can, but it has to be before I tell you if it's good enough.
29.
That's a hard one to tell. You could force point it.
I don't want to use all her force points though.
Kid.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but
What would Kalani do?
for this, I would say force point is
She
good.
would, yeah.
That's
She'd want to save Jirak. So.
Alright, so Kalani's not
34.
really listen. Like, Gerard's like, go help everybody, and then Kalani's like, but can he really save himself? And then she jumps over, like, make sure she's fixed in place so she doesn't get buffeted by the wind, and like reaches out and like uses her claw to dig into his shirt and like get a really good grip on him, and she pulls them out of the hole.
And she's a
Kalani.
cat.
As the wind is flowing past her, like her ears are a little flapping in the wind.
Her tail is hooked onto like some bar or something.
Alright, Ariel, your turn.
Okay. And
There you
still in front of me, so twirling lightsaber. And apparently there's a Shyalu healing me now, so this is gonna go better. Okay, now I want this.
That's not bad.
That should hit.
Yeah.
Alright, how do you want to kill it? Well, you can't really see it, so you don't really.
I can't see, so instead I just trust the force to guide my saber, and I twirl it up, and then I do another slide across.
Right, so you hit. Well, Shyalu can see this, and Theodore and Etan, who are both running in, can see you like slightly clumsily, like you score the side of it as you move up, and then what would normally be like a head choppy motion ends up slightly lower, like hits it in the shoulder, and kind of like cuts through like halfway into the center of its body instead. But it's enough that it just like starts like twitching and like slides off the blade like as you're cutting, and it falls backwards. It's like twitching.
I'm just like,
So I was like,
Shyalu, is
you
it
got
dead?
it.
Is it dead?
I think you got it. I think you did.
Okay. You want to go first?
And that is where we will end for tonight. So the rest of you come in looking at a kind of shaken Ariel, and Shyalu who's standing there, looking like, hey guys, what just happened?
We were attacked by insects, and I do believe Kalani needs some medical attention.
Alright, so yeah, so that is. So
Alright.
there's wind howling through the holes in the ship as you kind of, but the guy has stabled it out as you. What remains of the ship, you survived the encounter with the winged insects creature.
The Vong insect creatures, as we now know them to be called.
Yep. And somewhere in another part of the galaxy, a smuggler with different colored hair now and a different hairstyle sits up quickly in his bed and goes, "They're putting holes in my ship." And we're going to go ahead and end with that. Thank you guys for joining us. Twitch, you guys have a good night. YouTube, you guys have a good night as well. And players as well. I hope you guys have a good night, and God bless.